everybody, it's Lynn from Lynn's Grass Designs. Good morning. 10 o'clock in the morning. Already feel like half the day is gone. This is just a piece of scrap that I rolled out on a 3, which is my third to the thickest setting. Why it's on 3, I have no idea, but I was just conditioning this a little bit. It is a scrap. This is turquoise. It's the Mikey one. Turquoise pearl. Thank you. And then it's got a little bit of mica powder, and it looks like a little bit of that light green pearl. Ooh, boy, that just came to me right then. Which is one of my favorite colors. Next to this turquoise. This is pretty nice turquoise. Anyway, I'm going to use, this is from my circle cutter set. This one is the largest. This one is the next to the largest. Let's see what we think. This one is a 2-inch, which means this one is 1 3/4 inches. Or was that 1.5 inches? No, 1 3/4 inches. Okay, so I'm going to start with the 1 3/4 inches, and I'll try to explain as I go along. And I'm just going to cut out a circle. This circle is going to be for our eye, which I just chose a couple. We may make 2. And these are from, these just came off of Amazon, and they're listed in my Amazon shop. Glass cabochons. I'm not sure whether these are the Panda Hall ones, or there's another company. Anyway, you can get glass eyes from Amazon. These are the 25mm, and there's 50 in the box. All kinds of cool dragon-esque kind of eyes. And yes, I thought about that one. But today we are going to do this one. Little bit of bacon bond. Okay, now this doesn't necessarily have an up and a down or anything, but it's got a direction that I want it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that in the middle. Kind of wiggle it around a little. It will kind of seat itself. It'll kind of set down once it's, if you jiggle it around and stuff like that, it will hold better. Alright. Okay. Now, we're going to take this 2-inch cutter, and where the top of this, or not the top necessarily, but the top in this case. Okay. There we go. And then for a bottom one, we'll just take a stab at this. Okay. Alright. Now, we're just going to take this and make him kind of an eyelid. You can expose as much or as little of the eye as you want. Okay, we're just going to make sure that's got some good contact. And then we're going to use my finger. I'm going to use my finger and just round down those sharp edges a little bit. Okay? Oh. If we were thinking, we'd have put the bottom lid on first. Alright, now okay, now there is the basic eye. Very simple. Now, I did this video 8 years ago. It's had over 150,000 views. I'll link that up in the top. Okay, this is just kind of going over that technique, but we're doing it a different color. Okay? And we can start the fun part. Just going to take a little scrap of this extra clay. We're just going to roll a ball. This is just a ball tool, a little bit larger, tiny one. Okay, and we can just pick anywhere and just start. Now, you can either decide to put some texture, or you can not. Don't make all the balls the same size. That's what'll give it character. Sorry, y'all. I'm just in a weird mood this morning. Please excuse me. My husband finally went back to work today. What a Christmas holiday. He was actually working, but he was just working around here. He went back to work at his regular job. And what is it today? It was 49 when we woke up. 49. A miraculous 49. And pouring down rain. And yeah, it's supposed to be decent again tomorrow, but then what? Tomorrow night, 30 degrees again. And the weatherman just said it's been a mild winter. I don't know how you can figure that. Now in Fort Worth, it's been a couple of degrees warmer, but really, 30 every morning. Sorry, I'm just a little tired of it. Okay, I'm just going to continue on like this. I'm not going to cover the whole. I'll show you just a bit more. I don't know whose dog is barking, but it's not mine. Alright, something just like that. And then I would start like over here maybe a little bit, up here a little bit, and a little down here. Just to give it some background texture, or you could also use a mine's a wood carving set, but anyway, a linoleum cutter, thank you, and cut some scales. That would be cool. I used to do mermaids and fairies. I don't know if y'all know that, but so there's a lot of tricks to make scales. You can take a straw, actually, and make scales with a straw. Or the end of a paintbrush guard. Okay, I'm just going to continue on, and when I get all these little dots, I'll be back. Before I go any further and finish the bottom eyelid, I've just taken 2 little triangles out of that piece of scrap, or whatever we want to call it. And I'm going to put those in the gaps. Okay. I've just got my, this could be a needle tool, whatever. I'm just going to press that down into that space. Okay. Messed that up a little bit, didn't we? Okay, now you can see how I just added a little wrinkle bit. A little wrinkle bit. A little wrinkle texture. Okay, same thing on that side. Okay, now I will finish the little dots. Okay, now what we've got the ball tool out for. I'm going to start down here on the lower lid just because I can see it better. Now don't completely cover everything with the dots. Okay. Okay. Okay, then we'll do the top half. Now, I want to go over it a couple of times because I want some of them to be deeper. Okay, but I want it to kind of have... You're doing a hammered metal effect, even though it's blue. Okay, I'm just going to finish this and I'll be back. Now, I'm just going to take a tiny bit of this and of this polymer clay. And I'm going to roll it down to a tiny little snake. One thing I hadn't got out yet. Now I want this to go all the way along his eyelid. Okay. Same thing on the bottom. Okay. Somehow I didn't get this part. There we go. Now, a little adjusting. No, that one is just too large. This is just a needle tool. It's the Sculpey needle tool. This is the old version. That's what I'm going to do. All the way across. Okay, now it is totally up to you what you want to do next. Whether you want to put some spikes. I thought about, just because of the color, maybe some way we could incorporate some peacock design somehow. But I think I'm going to go with the spikes. Okay, so we're just going to take some of this clay, condition it a little bit. Sorry, when you see something that just bugs you. Okay, we're going to start with this little bit of clay here. No. Okay, I got the hint. You're telling me. Use a drop of bacon bond. That way you don't necessarily have to worry about mashing it all down and everything. Okay. Let's just give them a little lean back. But I could easily find a way underneath this polymer. This one's stuck. There we go. I'm just trying to be gentle so as not to break the clay, obviously. Okay, but here's what the back will look like. Mottled, some bits shiny, some bits matte. That's why I put a back on. Okay, like this one. Okay. So this is just rolled out on a 3, and I ran my little texture, whatever, over it. I did that too on, sorry. Let me explain. I did this one off camera. I did the same technique with the eyelids, and then I did the texture sheet, bottom and top. Then I cut out some little clay leaves and put them around the eye. Okay, it's a totally different look. Okay, so let's do away with the tile. Take this bacon bond. These are out of the oven. I'm just going to give them a coat of antiquing. These are some of the ones that I did before. I didn't color any of them in the video. This one has some texture that is from a little sheet of aluminum that I made into a lumpy bumpy log just for texture. Then I did this one that I obviously didn't seal. It's got a variegated gold leaf on it, and I did this one flat like I did these, but I didn't do any detail, just to show you how easy a dragon's eye can be. And then I did this one. Okay, that's just a a dead watch face. Now I've done these on book covers, stuff like that. Okay. Just to share with you. Now these I did on I have a stainless steel soap, but that's not what I used. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This is the bottom of one of those really large beer cans. I think it's a 24 ounce or something. Soda can something. And I just formed that on the bottom to give it that concave and give that eyeball a little height. Okay, you can see the difference. Okay, so I'll link that video also. Okay. Now, please thanks. Please thanks. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like everybody's video, y'all. It helps the creators a lot. Okay? Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye for now.